up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title and thumbnail of this video, we're selling the Audi. Now, I know a lot of you guys saw this coming. A couple of videos ago, I announced that I was parting out some of the parts on the car already. And I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly why I'm doing this and what's to come in the future, because a lot of you guys have asked me this question and I've given some of you an answer, but it's kind of hard to give you an answer within a comment or in person over the course of like a minute, because there's a lot of factors that go involved as to why I am selling this car. So as you guys can see, I've already sold a lot of the parts off the car. The canards are gone, carbon fiber mirrors are gone. I have fixed the windshield because I don't want to list it with a broken windshield. We don't have the P3 gauge anymore or the carbon fiber steering wheel. And that is because you're gonna get more money for your car if you sell the modified parts and then sell the car. If you guys have done this before, you guys understand where I'm coming from, but that's why I'm taking parts off the car. Now, if you guys don't know the story on this car, I've had this car for over 2 years, and I have had this car finish for a little over a year now. And that's honestly one of the factors as to why I am selling the car. This car has brought me through a lot. It has made me confident enough to post on social media. It has given me the ability to gain a good following, show you guys my adventures I do with cars, and it has allowed me to be able to build a lot of new relationships through cars. Like, this car has opened up so many doors, but now this car is holding me back more than it's actually given me more opportunities. Now, the ways this car is holding me back is, first of all, power. It is literally tapped out on power for a 92 octane. Yes, I could go E85, but with that also comes the hindrance of having to get E85, which is not readily available where I live, and I would have to go with whole different tuning, a lot of sensors. I have the fuel pump, but it's just like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into play with running E85 on this car that just makes me not want to do it. And I've explained that in several videos ago, but the M4 is not tapped out. The M4 is already faster than this car, and that's why it's kind of holding me back. Now, yes, I know you don't buy cars just because they're fast. You buy cars because of the way they look, the way they sound, the way they handle. And honestly, that gives me to the next point is, I've had this car for over 2 years, like I said, and I kind of am bored of this car. And also, this car is an Audi, and I know that like a lot of the people that follow me love Audis. And I hate to say it, but this channel isn't an Audi channel. It's an enthusiast channel. It's me expressing the way I deal with my cars, showing you guys all my little mishaps, all the modifications, all the adventures. And I've made over 50 videos with this car already. And honestly, the content that I'm gonna put out is gonna seem really repetitive if I keep this car. Now, I'm not made of money, so that is why we're also selling the car, because if I was made of money, I would keep this car forever. But I want to start another build. Yeah, I said it. We bought the M4 literally 7 months ago, and I already want to start another build. So that's another reason why we're selling this car, is because we need the funds to be able to start shopping for a new car. And it sucks to see this go, but I'm telling you guys, the next build is gonna be so much fun. Like, the M4 is getting close to being finished already, for this year at least, and I want to do something else. I want to do something completely out of left field, something we haven't done before, and I can't do that with this car sitting in my driveway with a lot of money into it that I could use to put down on another car. Now, am I gonna miss this car? Yeah, I'm really gonna miss it. The sounds this thing makes is insane. And no, I'm not selling this car because I hate the platform. Like, I don't wanna get that out of the way right now, because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, that car is terrible, that's why he's selling it. No. And if anybody ever asks me what car should I get for my first car, I'm gonna say this car, because this car, honestly, for the money, is one of the best ones you can get. Ever since we fixed this car, it sounds so good and just drives amazing. And this will also be the last time we're able to rip it like this, because I sold the ported blower and we gotta take that off next week. We kind of took out some branches and pine cones on that one. Good thing we have the skid plate back on, but dude, I am gonna regret getting rid of this thing. Like, it looks so good. And it's been nothing but reliable for me. Like, yeah, I threw a ton of power at it and a ton of aftermarket modifications, and certain things did break, like the intercooler and like some other little things. But other than that, this car has honestly been a really good car. And for 130,000 miles, like, dude. And it has a ton of life left in it. And like, that's another thing too, is this car is at the mileage where someone else can buy this and enjoy this car just like I did, with very little things to worry about. But since we are selling it, that means that this summer is going to be a lot of fun, because we get to shop for a replacement for this car, which is going to be a lot of fun. So drop down in the comments what you guys think we should look for, because honestly, right now, I've already been shopping. B9 S4s are on one of the top of the list. RS3s, higher mileage ones, are also up there. And honestly, some JDM stuff. We can't afford R35 GTR. However, we can possibly afford a Mark V Supra, which I know is BMW, but it's also JDM. So like, technically, it would be my first JDM car. I want to stay away from Subarus and Evo 10s, just because I have a lot of those where I live, and honestly, those don't excite me as much as like the other cars do. So we're at Mark V Supras, RS3s, B9 S4s, and another one that is going to be at that price range too, up in the higher mileage area, is C6 Z06s. Now, those cars definitely excite me a ton too, because it's a completely different platform. NA V8s, 7-liter, like, literally would be totally out of my experience. And also, those are all manual. We've only had automatic cars on the channel, boys. Like, how would that be to have a manual car? Now, with that being said, Mark V Supra and the Z06 are both cars that are rear-wheel drive. So what are we gonna do when this stuff is everywhere? We're gonna have to figure it out. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shop for those cars. I definitely have a friend that would be down to do a Mark V Supra video, and possibly someone that would do an RS3 video. Not Kyle's, because you guys have seen that a ton, but maybe one that's fully built and track built. I don't know, I haven't asked him yet, but he might let us test drive that. Z06s, I see a few of those at Cars and Coffee sometimes, so we'll definitely talk to some of those guys. But yeah, like, this is definitely exciting for me because we're moving on, but at the same time, it's really sad. And I understand that a lot of you guys that have followed me because of the Audi. And when I get rid of this car, potentially you guys are going to leave us too. And honestly, I understand. But like I said, I'm trying to put my channel towards a place where it's like me sharing my experiences rather than me being completely Audi, completely German, completely BMW. Like, we want to stay away from that. We don't want to limit ourselves to our growth and where this channel could potentially go. Now, I am sounding very hopeful, but at the same time, like, anything could happen. And I want you guys to be along with me. But take this view in, because that's the last time you're going to see the car like this. We're taking off the front lip and ported blower next week. And today we're gonna be taking off the wheels, that way we can list those on Marketplace. So let's go back home, get one last montage with the M4 and the S4 together with the wheels on, and then we're gonna take these puppies off. All right, I think it's time we do one last launch in this thing. We spun tire back there. We left some 11s. Jeez. Oh man, I'm gonna miss that feeling. I think we gotta get something all-wheel drive again, because, dude, wow. I'm already regretting my decision, but at the same time, like, dude, cars are fun. And just like that, the stock wheels are back on. And Caden came over. He wanted my IE intake, and we tried swapping it, but your throttle body is just a tad smaller than mine.
A little bit smaller.
So when we take off the porta blower to ship to Seattle, you'll have it. Then we'll put my stock throttle body back on. But that's how the car sits right now. I am gonna be listing the car. It's gonna be for sale, not on sale. I'm in no rush to sell this car, and I'm gonna hopefully get what I would like for it. So until then, we are still gonna have the car on the channel. I'm still gonna drive it a lot, but once she sells, it is full speed ahead. Yeah, full speed ahead in finding a new car if I don't find one while this is listed. So I gave you guys my list of the cars that I want to buy, possibly. Let me know down in the comments if you like those ones, or if you think there should be a different one on that list too. But dang, we got a pretty good trio going on right now, dude. And honestly, the stock wheels don't look that bad. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Drive safe.